right?
Yes.
I'm going to turn my video off. Maybe that'll help.
Right.
Am I still here?
Yep, we're still here.
You can still hear me, Chuck?
We can hear you, and they can hear me.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to get started. You would be kind enough to interrupt if there's for some reason, internet kicks out or you can't hear me. That would be fantastic.
Will do.
Okay, awesome. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dani Walker. I'm really, actually very honored and excited to be here. Chuck hit the ground running on this as soon as Walter called us and shared it with us, he was ready to go. I kind of stood back a little hesitant and reticent just because I've been around the app industry a bit and have had some things happen in the past where the app that I was promoting didn't come to fruition. And so I thought, well, I'll just let it get a little closer. I'm going to share a story with you tonight about Walter that I think will hopefully help build everybody's belief. But first and foremost, a little bit about me. I'm a mom and a grandma and an author and a marketing. I have a passion for telling stories, and I love to share people's stories and help them build their business, build their brand, their product, their service, whatever it might be. And about 12 years ago, I lived in a town with 2,000 people, no stoplights, for 22 years. And when I became a brand ambassador, if you will, for a network marketing company about 12 years ago, I also owned a restaurant. And so time was very sparse. And I needed to get my message out. And I realized there's no way in heck I'm ever going to get my message out doing home meetings in a town of 2,000 people and build a business that's worth me spending my valuable time on to build and grow. So I started learning how to brand myself online. What I didn't know was it actually worked. It really does work, and it works really well. I started attracting people that people would call. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of putting my cell phone on my website, not thinking that anybody's going to call Dani Walker in Enterprise, Oregon, and the Timbuktu out in the middle of nowhere. And I would get phone calls from people in other countries at 3 a.m. in the morning because it was 3 p.m. their time. It was just crazy how fast things built. And it was all because I learned how to do one thing, and that was search engine optimization. And there's a lot involved in that, but it is a very valuable skill to learn. And then from there, I just started engaging with people online because they were finding me. And we've been able to create just really great friendships that I probably won't ever meet many of the people that I work with face to face because they live in other countries or on the other side of the country. And so it's been really rewarding and well worth the time invested to learn. And that's actually how I met Walter, was through a person I've never met face to face before, put me on the phone with Walter because I was looking at doing some advertising, and Walter and I had a conversation. This was 3 years ago. He and I have never met in person. We've had many conversations since. I knew after that first conversation, I could just tell, as you guys probably can after hearing Walter speak and present, that he knows his stuff and he speaks from heart and from passion and from knowledge. And so I really respected that about him. And so I'm really excited to be a part of Tapestry because I think that he's on the cutting edge of what companies should really be concerned about, and that is the consumer, the individual user that's creating this content, this data with what we're talking about with Tapestry that has a value. And and we as those consumers and creating that content deserve to profit and deserve to be a part of being able to profit off of it. So I think Tapestry is really on the cutting edge. But we're going to talk tonight a little bit about engaging online the right way. I think we all know the wrong way. We've all been spammed. We've all been, somebody sent us a private message or tagged us in a Facebook post about sunglasses that are for sale or something like that. And so there's no need to talk about the wrong way to do it because we've all experienced it, and we don't want to obviously be those people. We want to attract people to us because we're there to help, because we're fun and engaging, intriguing. But one of the very first things, and if you guys wouldn't mind, I'm going to ask a couple questions, and if you would just type in the chat box, it would really help me. What social media platforms are you spending most of your time on during the day, during the week, during the month? Is it Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube? I consider YouTube social media. It's not necessarily, but it can be a very effective marketing platform. What ones are you guys using? Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat. My kids love it. They wouldn't friend me, but if I did use it, because I don't think they want me to see what they're doing on Snapchat. But if you could just put those in there, that will help me kind of gear training and talking about some tips and tricks. So, but regardless of what social media you use, the very first thing each of us want to do is we want to optimize our profile info. Whether it be LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or what have you, what are you saying about you front and center on your profile? Because what will happen is you'll post something out there and people are going to look you up. They're going to click on your name. They're going to want to find out more about Denzel or Chuck or whoever it may be. Who is this person? What you posted got them curious enough to do their own due diligence and a little bit of homework on you. Do they want to be your friend? Are you intriguing? What do you have to say? What other posts have you posted out there in the world in the last day or two or week? And I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but I'll find myself clicking on somebody's profile picture because I really liked the comment that they made on my Instagram, or a comment or a post that they put out there on Instagram. And then I'll find myself scrolling through their feed. And it's amazing how much you can learn about an individual, a product, a business, whatever it might be, by just scrolling through the feed and seeing the posts that they put out there. So once you optimize your profile info, and I'll kind of give some examples of this. I'm just going to go through step by step first, and then we'll go back and I'll share my screen on Facebook and we'll go through some examples. You're going to want to pick one or two networks. We waste a lot of time and energy on social media, but it can actually be extremely productive in attracting people to you that then opens up a dialogue and a real conversation, whether it be through private messaging or a direct phone call. So pick one or two, I kind of call it my 7-minute social media workout, and I'll do it in the morning and in the afternoon or in the night and in the evening when I'm chilling on the couch, right? Find your target market, and then you want to interact regularly. And your target market could just be your own Facebook profile where you're posting anyway. We're just going to do it with a little, maybe more thought behind it, more purpose. So after I'll do my 7-minute social media workout, I'll go through and kind of the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll just spend direct messaging and reconnecting and catching up with people that maybe they've liked something that I posted, and I'll see that, oh my gosh, my girlfriend Mandy liked this. I haven't talked to her in years. And I'll just private message her and touch base, catch up, see that so-and-so just had a birthday. How are things going? And it opens up that back and forth dialogue with them. It's pretty natural to ask what's going on in your life these days, and it gives you an opportunity to share. And Tapestry is a pretty easy thing to share, especially when the app is live. You'll literally just be able to say, check it out. When you're posting online, images and videos are going to get you much more attraction, much more response than just words. So 90% of all information is transferred to the brain visually, and that content is processed 60,000 times faster than text. It's just immediate. So as soon as somebody sees this picture, our brain is already telling us giving us a lot of information about it before we even read the text on the photo. So photos will get a lot more engagement. Videos, especially if they're under 2 minutes, ideally on social media under 1 minute, especially on Instagram, because Instagram will cut your video off at 1 minute, unless you're doing a reel or something, but keep them under a minute. Tapestry is pretty easy to share in under a minute. Hashtags, we'll get into those a little bit more. I use hashtags on Instagram more than anything, but you can actually find people who are interested in the same things you are by using hashtags. And I'll share some tips and tricks about hunting, being hunted, or being the hunter, as I call it. Finding people to reach out to who you can already figure out what they're interested in just by using hashtags. It's kind of a little trick. A lot of times people will ask, well, what do I post on Facebook so I don't seem spammy? Like all I ever post about is tapestry, for example. I mean, that's probably not the case yet, but it could come to the point where it's like people are getting a little overwhelmed with Dani Walker constantly talking about tapestry on every post she posts on Facebook or Instagram. So I tend to break things up, and it creates attraction, and people really love to be recognized. And it also creates intrigue with your followers and friends when you're sharing about a team member that just became a super affiliate, or welcoming somebody to the team. And you don't have to give a lot of explanation. You're going for curiosity and intrigue, right? Richard Petrello is a dear friend of mine, excellent photographer. His photography, you're looking at one of his pictures right now. I snapped this from his Facebook profile. He's just a great guy, great marketer, become a great friend, never met him in person either, met him online. And we've probably been friends for 5 years now. And he was the first affiliate who came on board with me. He's just an amazing human being and individual. And so just for me to just say, I'm so glad to be working with Richard again. It's been years, something like that. So easy, right? And the people who then like it, it's an opportunity for me to, to respond to them in some way, shape, or form and connect with them. Congratulate someone's success. It doesn't have to be about tapestry. Maybe Richard just, landed a photography gig with Apple or something like that. And I can congratulate him for that. Share a testimonial when we're all downloading tapestry and all of a sudden, wait, how did I just got a notification that I made $11. That's so cool. You get to share that. It's just an opportunity to share what's going on in your life in a positive way that will attract people to and get them curious about what's going on. So here's a little story. Complimentics, for all of us, hopefully, if you don't already know, Complimentics is the company that Walter created. He has sold it. He is the CEO and operating manager of the company, but this is how he and I met. We met over the phone because he had this company called Complimentics that monetized data and helped app companies get installs and more users. So that's how Walter and I met, because I was interested in running a campaign for my team to get more app downloads and installs. So he obviously knows what he's doing, because that's who I was introduced to make it happen. We had a conversation, went through the how-tos and what it would take, and our team ended up deciding to participate in a campaign. Walter ran an ad for us on the app stores themselves. Okay, he went direct to the app users with a target market of sports enthusiasts who already played sports games and things like that on their phone, right? So you're on your, I don't understand this world at all, you guys. This is Walter's world. So, but somehow when you're on an app, on a game app or something, you get an advertisement, it popped up, it looked like this, people would click on it to play, and they would go to the app we were advertising for them to then install it, okay? In 2 weeks, that campaign ran. We got 4.8 million clicks, or excuse me, 4.8 million views. And the click-through rate, that's what CTR stands for, was 106, almost 107,000 clicks on that click to play. So the interaction was 2.2%, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's actually really, really good. If you can get above 2% interaction on any advertising you do, it's pretty darn good. So I share that story with you because that was the beginning of Walter and I's relationship. Again, he proved he knew what he was doing and he knew how to do it. His campaign worked. But the best thing about it was we continued to stay in touch with each other over this last 3 years, just catching up, becoming better friends and building a true relationship. And that relationship ended up being a phone call about 3-4 months ago, I think it's been, that I got introduced to Chuck, who has known Walter even longer, quite a bit longer. But it's just really cool to see how like-minded people can come together and make a difference. So again, just really happy to be here. Sharing stories like that on social media is really powerful too. Just like if I were just to say, I am so thrilled to be a part of, I'm trying to think of the wording, how I would word it, but something about, working with a tech company that deals with over 280 million devices a year, something like that. Just throw some numbers out there. My friend Walter just created this app promoting him and what he's doing instead of it being promoting me and what I need. So anytime you have an opportunity to share a video, I'd highly encourage doing so. The 1-minute teaser video is excellent. I think it's a really good video to start getting some engagement with people and creating some curiosity. It's 1 minute, so that's perfect. It's a video, hallelujah. It's intriguing, it's engaging, it makes people think, it certainly made me wonder, like, yeah, it makes sense for us to get paid for our data. Why not? We're already creating this data. So the statistics on video marketing are pretty phenomenal. 85% of users on Facebook watch video without sound. They don't even turn the sound on. They just, they're not going to get much of a message about Tapestry with the 1-minute video and no sound. But people we're so used to just taking in information through video and photos that we won't even read or we won't even listen to the audio or read the content, what people are posting and commenting. 60 seconds, most videos are shorter, regardless of the industry. That's 60 seconds is kind of the go-to. We all have, attention deficit now. We don't want to spend too much time watching something. If it's over a couple, 2, 3, 4 minutes, people won't even click on it usually. 82% of all internet traffic comes from videos. So what that means is you share a video on Facebook or Instagram or something like that, and somebody will engage with it. That traffic, they'll click on it, they'll do something. Video actually now with algorithms and AI, you can Google and all these companies are so darn, computers are so smart. They can predict what the video is about without even having the written content online. That's a whole new world for me. Everything when I first started was all about what I wrote and how I wrote it. And we had to write you still do with SEO, but you have to write for a computer to read it, for these bots to go through and read it. but also so humans can still understand it. And there's a little bit of a science and an art to it. But now they can, these bots, whatever, can understand the video, the audio. So it's the ever-changing world. And I'm sure Walter could probably speak to that a heck of a lot more than any of us. His understanding of data and analytics and predictive AI is just super intense. The value of 1 minute of video, though, according to Dr. James Forrester Research, is worth 1.8 million words. That's how fast, that's 60,000 times faster comprehension with videos and photos. Our brain just computes so much quicker. So with video marketing, share a testimonial. Get on, if you're not afraid to get on Facebook Live, you will be very surprised at how much engagement you get to just say, you know, share a testimonial about something. If you're eating somewhere and the food is absolutely out of this world amazing, get on and you don't even have to put your face on it. Put the beautiful plate. Talk about, oh my gosh, I'm at such and such. Look at this food. It looks, I hope it's as good as it looks. Something just that simple, you guys. It doesn't have to be anything about Tapestry. Have fun. Keep it lighthearted. If you are on YouTube or even Instagram, Facebook, you could do the same thing. You could share a review of the Tapestry app. I'd really encourage you to do so when we have the ability to use the app and show people. Like the first time you make $1, tell people about it. I just downloaded this free app. It said it would pay me for my data. I didn't really think it would work, but holy crap. I've got $3 in my account. I didn't do anything. I didn't even do anything. I just downloaded it. And like 4 days later, I made $3. I can't wait to see how much I make in the first 30 days. I'll keep you posted. Check it out. And then on check it out, you're going to put your Tapestry link right there. And you know how many people are going to click on that? Lots. And then the coolest part is they're going to click on it. They're going to download it. And then the app itself is also going to let them know, hey, tap a friend and earn $1. So they can add even more income if they want to share it, right? You can do team trainings. Something really valuable to you, something worked really well. Share it with your team, share it online. Share it in a group. If you are involved in an affiliate group or a network marketing group and something worked really well for you, it doesn't matter what you promote. It doesn't matter if it's weight loss. It doesn't matter if it's Tapestry. It doesn't matter if it's, you know, iced Eskimos. If it worked and you share your strategy of how you did it, that's adding value to that entire group, and people are going to appreciate it, and they're going to follow you, and they're going to reach out to you. They're going to like your post, and it's going to give you an opportunity to then respond to them. Comp plan training. This is an example right here. Chuck's doing everything we're talking about right now, by the way. He's got his videos on YouTube. He's talking about the Tapestry affiliate program, the comp plan training, you know, the opportunity, and sharing how the app works with I love the 11-minute video with Walter. I think that's super valuable. After I share the Tapestry info, you know, the 1-minute video and then the 7-minute awesome, which is completely, it's Walter and Chuck combo. The dynamic duo video for 7 minutes, they get all the info. The next thing I follow up with when people are interested is the video with Walter, because I really feel like putting a face to Walter's name, putting his voice, seeing him talk, seeing him present and speak, it just adds belief, and it gives people like, this guy knows what he's talking about. Gives them more belief in, hey, Tapestry is actually going to be real and it could really work. So those are some things with videos. I mean, you can just any video you want to share. But if you're wanting to be specific to Tapestry, I definitely do the review. I definitely be sharing when the app is out and you're actually, you know, seeing that it works and you got paid for it. That's going to be huge. That's going to be a huge part of taking Tapestry viral. So when I was talking about being the hunted versus the hunter, you're going to end up being both. And one of the ways that you can be hunted or be sought after, have people reaching out to you instead of you constantly looking for those people and hunting them down, is to be engaging online and to share value and be fun. Respond to comments that people leave. Even if people don't leave comments, you'll get, you'll post something and you'll get like 40 likes and 2 comments. I'll click on the likes and I'll go through and see who liked what. And there might be somebody in there that I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't thought about this person in years. I'm just going to reach out to them through a private message and see, hey, I saw you liked my post about, going hiking yesterday. How have you been? We haven't talked forever. And it just starts a conversation. When you post in affiliate marketing groups, network market, maybe you're active in a group, or maybe there's a page that you go to daily that you feel gives you, some kind of value. Post a comment there. Comment and interact on the posts that are there. That's another way to attract people. And then what I'll do is so let's say I go to Jim Rohn's Facebook page. It's still alive, it's still well, there's still posts on it. They'll give inspirational quotes and things like that. I might respond to one of those posts with how that quote, what that quote means to me or something like that. And the people who engage on there, that's an opportunity for me to engage with them as well. So it's a good way to find some people who have share like interests and are like-minded. And then I can go and I can friend them, obviously, and then start the conversation with, hey, I saw you liked my comment, or you commented back, and we can kind of engage and interact. So you've probably all logged into your Tapestry, you've got your links. There's the replicated link for people to pre-register to use the app, but there's the direct, which I think is awesome that they've created a direct link for people to register to become affiliates, so it avoids any confusion. Be sure that you have that direct link, because if you're engaging with people and they're wanting to become affiliates, just share that direct link right there with them. Really powerful. We have the group that Walter and I have created for Facebook, and it's specific for Tapestry affiliates only. And we did that for a reason. It's a great place for all of us who are like-minded and headed in the same direction and helping each other to share different things that work, things that don't work, questions, interact together, all about Tapestry, how to promote it, how to get yourself to super affiliate, what we can all do to help each other. And if you've created any content, we've shared some photos and some things like that. I'll keep creating more. But if you have something that's working, by all means, please feel free to share it with everybody in that group, because it just helps everyone succeed. So one of the tools I actually use quite often, let's see here. Oh, hold on. I'm going to close out of this, guys. Let me know if you are looking at or if you're seeing my Instagram.
Not yet. Now we are. Well, not sure. It's still coming up though.
Okay. Do you see this guy? This oil is reborn data?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to go take you guys. So if you haven't heard of Canva, it's a free tool. You can make photos, interactive videos for any YouTube cards, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook. It's an awesome tool. That's how I created these photos that I shared the other day in the Facebook group. Some of them are actually like these right here. Sorry, guys, my computer just is slow as can be. Anyway, but Canva is a great tool, and that's kind of my go-to free tool to use to create marketing materials that are specifically sized to each platform. Because I don't know if you know, but Facebook posts have a different size than stories. Instagram posts have a different size than Facebook. Twitter, everything has like a different format, but Canva has preset formats and you just click on it and it has free tools that you can use. You can obviously pay too, but I never pay. I just use the free ones because they're great. I don't need to. And so that's how I created these. If you were wondering, you're welcome. Please, by all means, create some, get creative, have fun with it. This one here is a really good, again, it's kind of, it's a video and a photo in one. It's a 5-second video is what it is, but it looks more like a photo. It just has some little things that move that will attract more viewers and more engagement. So that one was created on Canva. But these are things you can post online that it's very simple. It's intriguing. What is your data worth? Right? It's a good way to get a conversation started. Another follow-up after that might be the Andrew, what's his name, 2-minute video, right? Where he's talking about how we should get paid. There's no data dignity anymore, and everybody should be getting paid for the content the data that they're creating. So we'll just continue to add different things that we find, but I really liked this. I was on Instagram before we all met here. And I thought, well, I'm going to just type in a few hashtags, see what I find, right? I'm going to go be a hunter for a minute. And this gentleman is in India, so I'm probably not going to reach out to him and try to get him to be an affiliate yet. But I typed in, I'm trying to remember what hashtag I typed in, darn it. Data versus oil or something like that. Data is the new oil. That's what I typed. Hashtag data is the new oil. And I did that up here in the search bar. Okay. And oh yeah, it'll probably tell me right here. Yeah, data is the new oil. So I went up here and I typed hashtag data is the new oil. Okay. And anybody who has used that hashtag on Instagram for their post will come up. So I could type in hashtag network marketing, hashtag tapestry. I could type in anything I want to search and I can find the people, and I'm searching for posts specifically. I could search for pages, but I'm looking for people who are posting that same, something with that. So I found this guy and I just thought, what a great sweatshirt. Let me get this to open up again here. I think he created this himself because I can't find it anywhere else online. But it says oil is reborn as data. And then it just has oil on one side versus data on the other. And it talks about, sorry guys, come on internet. Oh, we might not be able to see it. Hold on. But it talks about, oil mining versus data mining, crude oil versus data collecting, kind of how they compare to each other. And the fact that data really is the new oil. Oh, I guess I must have clicked on the wrong one. Sorry. Okay. Well, anyway. So that is one way to go and search out, find your target audience, so to speak, and start engaging with people who are posting about different things that you're interested in. And again, it doesn't have to be about tapestry. It doesn't have to be about data. I've never typed in data is the new oil hashtag ever before until today. But I can start making some connections with people who are in the data world. I don't know if that's really a good target market for building a tapestry affiliate team, but affiliate marketing might be, right? Let's do that. Affiliate marketing. And see what we find. I mean, just again, it's a great way to connect with people, start following people of like minds, and start engaging and creating that relationship. So you're going to do for a couple of minutes, you're going to post something engaging on your timeline, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, what have you. Instagram and Twitter are definitely hashtags. The more you can hashtag, the better, but be specific don't get too crazy with your hashtags. Make sure your hashtags are specific to what you're posting. So if you're posting about tapestry, use data, use hashtags like Tapestry, obviously, use tech app, use app launch, use data analytics, things like that, right? If you're posting about weight loss, don't hashtag tech app. That's going to cause confusion. So make sure that whatever you're posting about, you're also hashtagging those same keywords, is what we call them. Are you guys getting any, is this helpful, or is this like, am I going off too much?
Probably too much for most people, but it's
Probably
very,
too
very
much for
good.
most people, but it's very, very good.
Okay, well, if every person here takes one tidbit of information and puts it into action and implements it, it's worth the time, for me anyway. So I hope that each of you, if there's something, the Tapestry affiliate Facebook group is where to ask, right? If a question comes up, or you tried something and it didn't work, or it did work, that's where we all reconvene and help each other. So I am looking at the chat here. I'm going to go back and answer some questions. I'm going to click on my Facebook because I want to share a few things with you guys there real quick. And then we're going to go because I don't want to take up too much. You're already been here for 46 minutes. Okay, so we got Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Facebook. All right. YouTube. Okay, so here's another thing that I would really love to see, that if you guys wouldn't mind sharing how do we follow each other? So after this, I'm going to share my Instagram and my YouTube channel. Okay. And just forgive me, my YouTube channel is full of, I'm teaching you guys to stay within your lane, and my YouTube channel is here, there, and everywhere, because I've written a book about education beats medication. It's all about natural and alternative medicines. So you're going to find how to market, you're going to find education on health and wellness, a little bit of everything there. But it is what it is. And I'm not going to change it now because I've been doing it for 10 years. So, but if you'll share, so I would love to follow you guys on Instagram and follow you on Facebook and connect on YouTube, because when you post something, so when I haven't been involved in a network marketing or any kind of affiliate, really, team mentoring program for almost 3 years. But we had a really effective round robin that we would do. And what would happen is every day, part of our 7-minute social media workout would be, we would meet in our hub, right? Our virtual hub would be our Facebook group for our team. And people would say, hey, would you guys go comment? I just put a post out there, right? And we would go and we would comment and engage and interact on their post. So for example, Chuck puts a post out there about anything. Pick a topic, Chuck. What do you think?
Sorry, thought I was muted. Basically, looking for soccer moms to make money, giving away, distributing a free app.
Okay, so Chuck put soccer moms out there. He's got a cool photo of some soccer mom, whatever, kid out on the soccer field. And he says, hey guys, would you guys mind going and, commenting on my post? Now, you're not going to spam his post with your Tapestry app, because you're not like that, right? That's how to do it wrong. And we're not going to do it wrong. We're going to do it right. We're going to post something engaging about ourselves, or about I'm a soccer mom. I was a soccer mom. I have 3 sons, right? They're busy, right? Always running around. What the heck is this? I'm super curious. Okay. Or, whatever it might be, but you're just going to comment and we'll feed off of each other. So it's like a rolling conversation, as you've seen on many other posts, right? You've had it happen to you. You post something funny or something political and everybody jumps on it, whatever it might be. And so that will actually help you get more eyes on your posts too, because just like Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the more engagement, the more people see your posts. Okay. So it's kind of a round robin popcorn session. We all go support each other in posting a little snippet about the business or the app or what have you. And I will just reiterate, it doesn't have to be about Tapestry. It could just be to get some engagement going. So it looks like Facebook. Okay, so definitely most of us do gather on Facebook. I will say that TikTok and Snapchat, you're going to get the younger generations, the 20s somethings and younger. There are a lot of those age kids who have huge social media followings that I think Tapestry could literally be a game changer for them, big time. I mean, could you imagine some kid, 18, 19, 20, 22-year-old with 100,000 followers on TikTok shares one video about an app he just made $10 on. He downloaded it for free. Go check it out. And he gets 3,000 new users. And he's now making $3,000 residual a month because he put one TikTok video out there. That's going to happen. So I don't use TikTok, but somebody I know does, and I'm going to find them. So Facebook versus LinkedIn versus Instagram. Instagram is owned by Facebook. They're connected. If you have an Instagram account and a Facebook account, you can make it so they post simultaneously if you want to. It's killing two birds with one stone. You don't have to go back and forth to each one and post on each one. That's can be beneficial. It can be detrimental. It depends on how you choose to use it. If you have a Facebook business profile, I always recommend linking it to your Instagram business profile, just because we're busy people. And to try and keep track of your personal and your business and post on one and make sure it gets posted on the other, I just have mine connected so that I can just say share to Facebook when I want to. And we can literally, I'll do a video on how to do that, and I'll just post it in the Tapestry affiliate group for you guys to view. You can definitely find them on YouTube. Anything that I'm sharing here, most of it is, it's all all you got to do is type in go to YouTube and type in how to connect your Instagram and Facebook account, and you'll find hundreds of other videos. Awesome. Okay. So let's see. Snapchat's another good one to find, a good young following that I feel like this is, and please don't get me wrong. I don't think Tapestry is like the ideal avatar for Tapestry is the younger generation, although it is tech. They are more tech savvy than we are. They are up on the new tech like Snapchat and TikTok and these other platforms. They use them more than we do. And I think that it could just be a really great opportunity for them to create an extra couple $100 a month and put it in their pocket. And once they do that, they'll quickly turn that couple hundred into a couple thousand, because they're not going to be able to quit talking about it. So hashtags work. Let's see, what's the purpose and benefit of using hashtags? Hashtags work because they help people find you, and you can find people by searching specific hashtags. So for example, I will go back here. I'm glad you guys are getting some use out of this. I'm just going to read through. Oh, thanks, Larry. Thanks, Genzel. Social media web links in live. Can we use them now? Social media web links. Your Tapestry web links are absolutely live. You can use them now. They don't. Chuck, maybe you can answer this. Do you know if the 1-minute video is going to be on our replicated link pages?
It will be.
It will be? Okay, wonderful. So right now, guys, I wouldn't just put my link out there with no other content, right? Because it's just going to take somebody to a page that says pre-register now. Tapestry, get paid, it doesn't have any information, so you're not going to have a good follow through. When it has the 1-minute video on there, you'll have much better follow through, but I still wouldn't just put my link out there, okay? I'd put a piece of content, engaging, intriguing, something you're excited about, can't wait to download this app, or, your son just told you about this crazy app that finally pays you for your data, whatever it might be. And then you can say, check it out and put your link. But something I usually will do, and I'm going to go back to Facebook. You guys tell me if you can see my, hold on a second here. So again, using the information you just learned of posting either a video or a photo. Come on. I'm trying to get back to my own Facebook. Oh, here, let's go this way. My own Facebook profile here. Something I did last night. So I haven't made it really public knowledge or put it out there that about Tapestry at all. Haven't been in network marketing for 3 years. Haven't been really promoting anything on any level other than my husband's own business. I help other small businesses build their websites and do optimization, on the background. But my own thing, I haven't really done much for 3 years. So I thought, well, I'm going to walk my talk and I'm going to post something. Why? Oh my goodness. I don't know what my computer's doing right now. Come on. I'm trying to show you guys the post that I put out there last night. There it goes. Finally. Okay. Tell me if you can see this
Yes. we can.
post here.
Yes, we can.
All right, good. So I thought, well, I'm going to put a post out there about my friend Walter, who just, his app just got recognized and chosen for this program, which quite frankly, I don't even know what the program is or what it means, but I was excited about it. So I thought I'd share it with everyone. So I just said, woohoo, app hits iOS and Android store in June. That's all I said.
Wow.
And then I posted this photo of this, welcome to the accelerator. And it was just a message to Walter directly about how this new chip accelerator thing, company, whatever, the founder sent him a welcome email because out of 500 applications that they look at, his was one of the 10% that they chose. Tapestry was. So that's a pretty cool piece of information. I don't really know exactly what it means. Most people probably don't either, but it's something to promote, right? My friend Walter, app hits in June, right? Well, every single person who commented, all 4 of them, not a lot, but I got 4 comments. They're all now in my lead generation for Tapestry because they're all curious and they want to know more. Now I could go back if I wanted to, and I can see, all these, oh, I guess I have some comments, but for some reason only, I don't know, whatever. I can see all the people who liked it by clicking on my likes. Sorry guys, this screen's loading slow, but I can see all those people. And if I wanted to engage with them privately, I could, right? So that's kind of what I'm talking about. I can reach out. I do this with people all the time, regardless of whether it's about Tapestry or not. We found a really cool organic food store where they grow their produce and make pies, all kinds of yummy stuff yesterday when we were out on a drive. So I posted a Marionberry pie we found. I engaged that. I have 3 people on that I have spoken with probably in years that I just started a conversation with this morning in my 7-minute social media workout, right? So it's just an opportunity for me to re-engage with people because I haven't really been promoting anything for a long time. So I'm just getting myself back in gear too, right? When it comes to hashtags, the main thing about hashtags, and they're not as big, they're not as widely used on Facebook. They can be beneficial. They can be a tool for you to use, but they're not as widely used on Facebook. They're much more widely used on Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest even, I think. But when you hashtag something, it helps people follow you because really what you're saying is that this post is about affiliate marketing. This post is about Tapestry. This post is about weight loss. This post is about grandma's midlife crisis, whatever it might be, right? I mean, you can hashtag anything. And people will find that hashtag because they too are posting that same hashtag. Now, you can also, so I want to show you guys something. You can, let me see if I can do this. You got me on a roll here. I feel like I could sit here for 3 hours and keep going, but we're not going to do that to you. The 1-minute video on your Facebook page. I think the 1-minute video can definitely be beneficial to put out there, start getting some engagement. I would ask a question. Do you think you should get paid for your data? And I'd post the video.
Good.
See what people have to say about that. How much pushback are you? Well, what kind of data? Who are you going to sell it to? How are they getting this data? You know, you're going to get those kinds of things. You're going to get people saying, heck yeah, we should get paid for our data. You know, I mean, you're opening yourself up. You're opening up a can of worms here. So you want to really think about what you put out there. You want to engage. You want to be intriguing. You want to be fun, funny, get people to respond. But if you put that 1-minute video out there, know that you might get some people going, what the heck? No, there's already enough people spying on us, because that was me. I was the one asking Walter, like, okay, wait a minute, what kind of data? I already want to throw all my technology in the toilet. I'm tired of all of these things. I know they spy on me. You know, what are you going to be gathering and monetizing? And so those were some hurdles he had to answer with me. Which is one of the reasons why I also share, just so you guys know, Chuck shared his like 5-step process for reaching out to people through text and private messaging, which is absolutely genius. Do not complicate this. We have like the simplest, we have a free app that pays the consumer to do nothing different than they're already doing. You're not asking them to jump through any hurdles. You're not asking them to sell anything. It's just an app and it's free and they can use it and make money, right? So don't complicate it. Keep it simple. Should be the first message. Keep it simple. But he has a 5-step process and it's awesome. I find that the people that I've reached out to, they like the 1-minute video. They love the 7-minute video. And then when I follow up with the 11-minute video with Walter, you know, speaking, it just seals the deal. It just cements, it answers a lot of the questions because he's extremely thorough in talking about what the app does collect, doesn't collect, will sell, won't sell, privacy, security, all of those things. So he builds a belief and he overcomes a lot of the objections that people are giving me personally. So I just go, you know what? Those are awesome questions. I just wanted to share this video with you because it's the owner and creator of the app himself answering those questions. That's way more powerful than Dani Walker answering a question. So use the tools. That video is a really great tool. So yeah, so posting the 1-minute video, just be ready to follow up because just like we all know, and we've all heard, fortune's in the follow-up, right?
That's right.
Why put the info out there if we're just going to walk away and do nothing with it? So we got to be willing to follow up. And we have tools and we also have each other. So anytime you might need help, you might need somebody, you know, step in, whatever it is, don't be afraid to ask. Come to the Facebook group. I want to lean on the Facebook group as our meeting hub because we're all busy. And if we have a go-to spot to ask questions, it's just easier for each one of us to go there and check first. And so having said that, I'm going to end with this. And I know I didn't address all the questions as thoroughly as I could or should, but just for time's sake, when this is the last little tidbit of info, I'm going to share, let me get to the Tapestry group here, affiliate group. So if you have somebody who becomes an affiliate, please invite them to this group. Okay. We live in more of a virtual world. We're not doing home meetings like we used to. We're not meeting in hotels like we used to. So this is kind of our way of having a meeting place 24/7, 365. And as Tapestry grows across the nation and across the world, it will continue to be that place where we can help catch people up to speed and share tools and tips and tricks and do's and don'ts, answer questions and support each other. so there's topics in here. So if you notice, when you go to the Tapestry homepage, this looks different for you guys, I think, than it does for Chuck and I, because we're administrators. But you see up here this menu bar, right? Let me get these out of the way here. So you see this menu bar, the about, discussion, rooms, topics, members, events. If there is an event, a live event, come meet each other, have lunch, have dinner, have brunch, have drinks, whatever, by all means, post it there. If you guys have something going on in St. Louis or wherever you might be, you've got a group of affiliates hanging out, yeah, great opportunity to get together. But if you have media, it'll show up. So you can click on these and it'll bring up all the media that's ever been shared in this group. Okay. So if somebody's going, I don't have any marketing materials or whatever, I need a picture. Does anybody have a video, whatever? They can click on media and all the photos that have been shared, and then they can click on videos, and eventually we can create an album if we want, that's all about, you know, Tapestry earnings or whatever you want to call it. And it'll just be right there for people to get quick, fast access to it. Okay. In the discussions, that's posts that people have put out, questions, stuff like that. You've got it. Oh, sorry. Taking its own sweet time here. But here's something that has a good example of how hashtags can help. If you put a post out there, and this works on anything, but specifically for this group, and it has a, I'm trying to think, marketing tip, right? If you hashtag marketing tip, then it will come up under topics, and you can search. Let me see here. So let's say one day you're just like brain dead. You just want something to post, but you can't think of anything to post. And so we decide posts, right, is going to be the hashtag. Why not? Let's start that right now. Posts. It's easy. So if we start sharing posts, like here's a post I put out today, people can copy and paste that post, daily Tapestry posts, right? And if I hashtag every single post that I put in the Tapestry affiliate app, all you have to do is search the word posts and it will come up. So eventually we could have 365 days of posts for any new affiliate to just share. Here's one, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one, and give them a ton of content to share. Okay. So if I'm trying to get to the, here we go. So like right here, I hashtagged marketing because I'm just gonna, I don't know. I think of some good hashtags, because what we wanted, what hashtags do is they kind of categorize things into certain into certain categories. So you can then come up here and you type in marketing, right, in the search bar, and everything that's hashtagged marketing in the Tapestry affiliate group will come up. Okay. Hashtag works that same way on Facebook. Every person who's ever hashtagged affiliate marketing will come up. Every person who's ever hashtagged weight loss or any hashtag you search for. So just real quick, earlier before the meeting here, I was looking for some hashtags to start reaching out and increasing my friendships, my Facebook friendships. So I hashtag searched, oops, I got to put a hashtag in there, fun money. And I found, well, I feel like for me, it's a really good hashtag because I came up with like probably 20 different women and a couple gentlemen who are all talking about, you know, their fun money fund, and they're all in network marketing and affiliate marketing. That's what they use their fun money. That's what they do to build their fun money fund. So it's just a great way for me to go now start connecting with those people. We already share some things in common. I can go and I can friend them. I will comment on some of their posts and engage with them. I'm not just going to spam them with my Tapestry opportunity, right? This is about building real relationships. So My page will load here. Anyway, so this is one way I use hashtags, guys. I won't hashtag a lot on Facebook in my own posts, but I certainly hashtag a ton on Instagram, because I run our business's Instagram page. And if you use hashtags properly, you can get 20, 30,000 views on a post. So they can be pretty powerful. And we only have 1,300 people who like our Instagram page, but our videos get engaged with quite a bit. And it's primarily because of hashtags. So it helps people, find your content and connect with you. So here's a couple women that talk about, they're going to the Boss Babe lunch, right? They're meeting together. They're not on the same team, but their success is linked. So I'm like totally going to reach out to these two. We will eventually be friends. So anyway, this is the kind of way I personally like to engage online. If I'm on social media, I'd rather, go find some cool people that share some like-minded stuff and either promote what they have going on or help each other and befriend each other. If I'm on my own website, it's a whole different ballgame. That's where I write for people to find what I'm writing. People who are already searching for what I have come and find me. And they'll reach out by a phone call. They'll do what I'm doing right here with these two ladies, finding them, that they're doing that with me. So same thing for YouTube. You can be really effective on YouTube. So Chuck, I know I keep saying I'm going to end now, but I have one more tip if you guys are willing.
I am.
To hang
I am.
2-3 more minutes. Okay. I want to find your video because you're doing an awesome job getting content out there and supporting everybody with meetings and everything. You are the go-to guy. We wouldn't have any of this without you. So we want to say thank you for sure for all of that support. Let me find you here. So Chuck has this compensation plan overview that he did for Tapestry, and that thing is going to get hundreds of thousands of views. Tapestry isn't known yet, but just wait. Give us 2-3 months, get that app live, and people are going to be crawling out of the woodwork to become Tapestry affiliates. And those who put content out there now, it is going to pay handsomely in the long run. Okay. So this comp plan video right here has 40 views. Come on. It's a great video. It explains the comp plan perfectly. It's educational, informational, encouraging, simple. I love 2-tiered affiliate program. So simple. Down here, here's some YouTube video marketing tips, okay? When you go down here, you will see edit on yours, because I don't see edit because it's not my video, so I can't edit it. But, oh my goodness, why is my, oh, well, I might have to end up recording this little YouTube video tips and tricks and put it in our Tapestry affiliate group, because for some reason I clicked on the comp plan video, but it's bringing up the Andrew Yang video. But, and my internet is just so slow right now. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Tapestry affiliate. Okay, hallelujah. Okay, so you got Chuck Williams, who has 415 subscribers, which means every single subscriber should have been notified when this video went live, which is awesome. How much people pay attention to those notifications on YouTube, who knows? But he's got a little blurb here. This is your opportunity to share anything you want. Okay. You want it to be keyword specific to whatever this video is about. So he's got he's introduced himself, Chuck Williams, affiliate manager of Tapestry, explains the affiliate compensation plan in detail. Perfect. I love that sentence right there. It's got Tapestry, it's got affiliate, it's got compensation plan, it's got Chuck's name in it. Now, where's your link though, Chuck? And maybe you're doing this on purpose because you want your whole team to use this.
Correct.
Okay, so because you love everyone and you want them to have tools that they can use to build their business, which is awesome. So here is what I do. Doesn't mean you have to do it, but here's what I do. I take the exact, because Chuck and I are like, I feel like two peas in a pod. We just hadn't met each other until about 3.5 months ago. So we are always creating content and doing what we can to help our team succeed. Chuck, I know he's been doing that since day one, since I ever even met him. And I adore him and admire him and respect him for that, because that's very rare. A lot of people are sign up and sink or swim, right? So with this video, I would leave this for the whole team to be able to use. But for you personally, you can also trim this video down by 5 seconds, okay? This is how you trick YouTube into not knowing it's the exact same content. So you trim it down by 5, 10, 12 seconds, whatever. You re-upload it and you call it something a little bit different, okay? So maybe it's the compensation plan for the Tapestry app, something like that. And then you can have that. So what you're doing is you're kind of duplicating the information, but you have an opportunity for people who may come and watch that other video, and you have a link there. Okay, so like this is a team tool here. If you wanted to do a compensation plan for Tapestry that had your own personal link, because when people watch it, they're going to be looking for Tapestry. You can do it that way. So that's something that, creating content for yourself. If you yourself are going to do, anybody watching this, if you guys do a comp plan video or you create a Tapestry app review, right? That's something you definitely would highly encourage doing. Keep it a minute or two long. You actually have the app on your phone. It's for real. It's live. Wait till that happens. Talk about how you just made $5 in, a week or whatever. You had no idea. You didn't think it would work. Holy cow, it does work. This is awesome. You got to check it out. Make sure to click in the link below. You always want to tell people what to do. Make sure to click in the link below and check it out, right? Because they're going to be watching it on their computer. Most of them are going to be watching it on their phone, because hardly anybody even uses a laptop anymore. It's either an iPad or a phone, mobile. So they're watching it on their phone. They're going to go click on the link below. They know that the link is down here below the app, or below the video, sorry. So you put Tapestry app review. This thing's awesome. I actually earned $5 in 3 days or whatever, and didn't even do anything other than download it. Get your Tapestry app here, and then you just put your link right there. Okay.
Beautiful.
So those are some things that you can do to drive traffic. And when people are talking about it, they're looking it up, they're Googling it, they're trying to find it. If you have the content out there, I talk about having a fishing pole in a pond. The more fishing poles you can have in the pond, the more likely you are to get a bite. So that's where the tools of technology, the internet, gives us an opportunity to really reach out to the whole world with our message, instead of just people we can, meet face to face.
All right, well, Dani, great job tonight. Absolutely outstanding content. And I know everybody who showed up was very happy to see it. If you want to schedule a couple more trainings, May is going to be a month for everybody. So we want to get people set up properly. We want to get people set up properly. Going here. I'm going to stop the recording. Let me stop this. Thank you, Dani.